Hi, my name is Lynn Bailey. I design structured AI and digital systems that turn complexity into usable solutions. This is a collection of informal screen recordings from when I created my website portfolio using AI. By the time this recording begins, the core framework, styling system, and backend integration are already in place. What you're seeing are the refinements. You'll hear my process, the decisions, the iterations, the moments where I step back and adjust. It's an informal window into how I make architectural decisions while building. And we are going to go through the steps now to update. Currently, the TikTok, the Etsy, and the YouTube links are just linked to the generic home pages. So they're linked, they're just not linked where I need them to go. So we're going to go through and we're going to relink them now. There are 3 icons in the upper right corner of the page. There is an icon for TikTok, Etsy, and YouTube. We will need the icons are currently linked, but we will need to change the links that they are linked to. TikTok link will need to be I'm going to put new, that way it's clear that that's the new link. New YouTube, well, let's go in the order. That way it doesn't get confused. Etsy's after TikTok. And a new YouTube link. That'll go to my YouTube page here. Links will need to be changed to the following. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, it says it's updated. So let's go ahead and see if it works. Let's close out of what I had. That way I'm not confused on what it's actually opening. Okay. Go to TikTok, see if it links to, yep, TikTok is linked. This is so amazing. Just absolutely amazing. So there's TikTok. And here is Etsy. And here is YouTube. Oh, I wonder why. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's because it's in the playground. Let's go to the preview and see what happens. Yep, it's because we were in the playground. So we work. We might as well test them all while we're in here. Wow, that's mind-blowing. Yeah, there's been some issues with Chrome. It blocks pop-ups, so sometimes you have to get out of the playground to get those to work. So, all right, there we go. I will see you when I update the next section. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with these visuals yet, but I'm kind of sick of looking at the generic pictures, so I'm going to at least try to change them into something so I can think about it more to decide what I want to do. But we are going to work on changing the card images. We currently have images, but we will be changing them to a URL link. Card 1, AI applications, and GPT systems image will now need to be linked to, we're gonna do, I have them set up in the Supabase, so I'm linking them from there. Card 2 digital platforms will now need to be linked to image will now need to be linked to what are we going to do for that one? Digital platforms. Oh, we're going to do my portfolio cover for now. I just want to see how it looks. I was thinking about generating these images as well, so that's an option if I don't like this. Visual and brand systems. So we're going to do my little farmer guy for this one. Really liked him. So visual and brand systems image will now need to be linked to, and card 4, educational frameworks image will now need to be linked to, that'll be this image. Okay, let's see if that works. Alright, it worked. Though we have success, I don't necessarily love this one because it's cut off, but the other, yeah, let's see what other one could I do for this one. Yeah, he stands out too much. Let's get, let's do the storyboard. History storyboard. Storyboard pick. I'm gonna put this one into Supabase instead. Because I think that green just is too much. Okay, so please relink the visual and brand systems image to this new URL link. Do this one instead. I think the coloring will definitely make a difference. Action figure guy is cute, but yeah, much better. Much better. There we go. I think this section is looking pretty good. I've done the icon links, I've changed this. All right, I think we're ready to move on to the actual projects. I'm going to change the amount of cards that are within each section. Like, for example, the AI applications and GPT systems section has 3 cards. I need to change that amount. Digital platforms has 1. I need to add 1 there. So I'm going to do that all in one step here. We will be changing the number of cards for each section. Currently, the digital platform section, for example, only has one card. Please change the following. AI applications and GPT systems section will need, let's see, AI, I'm going to need 7 total cards. And then digital platforms will have 2 total cards. Visual and brand systems will have 6 total cards. Educational frameworks will have 3 total cards. I want to make sure that nothing else changes because the setup right now is pretty comparable, or not pretty comparable. They're all identical. So I want to, I want to make sure I give some instruction to make sure that I retain that and don't lose that in this process. Please retain all aspects of the cards. Each card will still maintain an image, a title, short descriptor, tools, and then each case study will remain the same as well. It will maintain the media gallery, overview, the challenge. This may be overkill, but I don't want to go through and change all this and have it lose what I already have. Essentially, you are just changing the number of cards, nothing else. Okay. In hindsight, I should have probably gone through the plan section. This is a lot of steps, but we're just going to try it and see if it works without any further instruction. I could have gone through plan and planned everything out to kind of have it feed the information in, but I didn't think it was that extravagant of a task, so let's see how it does. Okay. Project cards, that's what they're called. I gotta write that down because I keep forgetting the name of them. Project cards. For the new cards, should I create placeholder content, coming soon titles, or would you like to provide specific titles, description, tools, in case, oh, that's a good point. I should have added that in. Placeholder content will work for now because I am not ready for all of that. I just want to make sure the cards, I haven't really extended this beyond like one-step directions. I think I will once I reformat the project cards, but I haven't wanted to overwhelm the system too much and mess up the work that I've done since this is the first set I've used with this particular platform. I'm really hoping it doesn't change my setup. It's looking like it's not, so that's good. Okay, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. I'll need 2 here. That's good. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I needed. Visual and brand systems. Educational frameworks, I needed 3. Good. Does the picture look different there? Okay, so that must have been what it was. So I'll have to go back through and reformat that when I'm done. But okay, I think we are finally ready to start updating individual cards. The entire visual and brand systems page all in one step. So the first part is changing, change the title description from to, and I have gone through and I've formatted this up already. That way I had it all in one place. Let's see, we're on visual and brand systems. So I needed to say this. I'm just able to copy and paste all the work that I've done previously. Translating, I want to shorten this up a little bit. Oops. Oh my goodness. We'll just go the old-fashioned way here. Okay, translating. All right, then we're going to go through and update each card because that's going to take care of this descriptor up here. Card number 1 I already did earlier. I will double check later on to make sure everything's right. So we're just going to skip to card 2. And for this, all we need to do is go through and tell it what we want it to say. So for the title, we're going to do, let's see, I did the deck. We're going to do history storyboard. Next. Okay, so I want this to say illustrated storyboard presentation. I want the description to say used AI generation. I want the tools to be ChatGPT and Adobe InDesign. And I want the image URL to be, let's see, we're on the history deck. So I need that to be this image. Okay, I'm gonna move on to card 2, or I'm sorry, card 3. Title of that one. Let's see, this one's gonna be my Captain BioK animation. So we're gonna put Captain BioK animation. The description. I'm gonna type today. It's engineered AI mascot animation. Okay. The tools for this one will be Google AI Studio, Kling AI, and the image for this one will be we'll go with I might change this image later on, but we're going to see how this one looks. I got a few options for that one. Card 4, the title is going to be video shorts for Sora, video shorts for social media. The description on this one will be produced AI generated. The tools for this one will be OpenAI, Sora, and Adobe InDesign. The image for this one will be title of card 5 will be, we're going to do Captain BioK himself for this one. So that's Captain BioK mascot for social media is what I'm going to call that. Captain BioK mascot for social media. Then let's see, we want the description to be created social, scalable. Well, I'm going to take out the word scalable there. We don't need to get that fancy. Created branded character. Yeah, that's better. Blending AI generation. That's much better. Tools for this one were, what did I make that with? Branded character, mascot. Hold on, we're on mascot. So I used ChatGPT and I did that in Procreate. And then the image for this one. Captain BioK socials. Let's go this image for this guy. Okay, and our last card is going to be my action figures that I created. So that's going to be branded character action figures for the title. Branded character action figures for the title. Description is going to be tools are going to be ChatGPT. I made that with. The image will be where are my action figures URL? Let's go with the farmer guy. I think he was cuter. I liked his colors better. Okay, so that should, all in one chat, should update all of the cards plus this description. I had to let my dog in. She was scratching at the door. Okay. Pretty phenomenal to me that you can do all this updating in just one step. I haven't tested more than 7 cards at once. I'd be curious to see if anything breaks after that. So far, so good, though. I shouldn't talk about it. I'll jinx it. And there we go. Oh, let's see. Illustrated storyboard presentation. Let's problem solve why that one is not. Okay, so illustrated. That would be my history. It might be the wrong file type. Is my guess. Yeah, that's the wrong file type. So I need to, or actually I uploaded the PDF instead of the PNG. That's what I did. Okay. So in order to fix that, we need to put replace image URL for illustrated storyboard presentation. And then I'm going to put in parentheses if that's card 2 with the following URL. Okay, that should, I hate to just give it one step to follow, but we need to get that fixed. Awesome, there we go. That was the problem with the PDF. So theoretically, when I click through here, it should start to update the case study, and it did. It put the Yeah, it's starting to add all of those images onto the case study as the hero image of each case study, which is what I wanted to happen. So I just wanted to maybe, I don't know, the way that's cut off, we might have to work on that a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna have to change the way that's cut off, but we can do that in another video. Okay, when you click into my case studies right now, I do not like how it's cutting off the pictures. So it's on like that on every case study. I do not like that at all. So we're going to change it, and I'm not 100% sure how to tell it to change it yet. I could go through and look up Tailwind CSS, and I could go through and actually look for better descriptors on how I want it to set up, but I'm not going to do that. I am going to use the plan feature, and I'm going to tell it that the hero image at the top of each case study has pictures that are cutting off in an awkward way. In order to fix this, I believe we need to make the hero image less rectangle, more square, similar to the 16 by 9 orientation setup of the project cards. Likely will need to fill the space with a similar gray background since the images are varying sizes / aspect ratios. I want to keep the sizing consistent at the top of each case study. No matter which case study the user clicks into, he or she should see the same size bounding box regardless of the image, the original image size. Okay, we're gonna have it kind of give us some ideas on how to fix this before we actually have the system do it. Okay, let's see what it says. The hero image container uses object cover, which crops images awkwardly. Images vary in size, aspect ratio, leading to inconsistent visual results. Change the hero image to a fixed 16.9. Fill the matching the pattern used on project cards. Gives a consistent 69 output. Ensure the full image is visible without cropping. Fills any letterbox space with the same. Okay, yeah, this should work. So hopefully the setup will look similar to the project cards. It's not ideal. I mean, in an ideal world, we would go and resize every single image, which I could do, and I consider doing that in Adobe InDesign. But that's not the purpose of this website. It's not to have visually perfect pictures on every single page, so I didn't feel like it was worth the time. Maybe once it's all up and functioning, I'll take time to backtrack and do that, but okay, now let's check it out. Okay, yeah, that's just a weird picture, so, but that's doing what I asked it to do. Okay, good. Okay, those are looking good. Let's check Yep, much better. There we go. Let's check this guy. All right, my fertilizer guy is back. Man, this app just blows my mind that you can do all this. Okay, cool. All right, the next step will be to go through and actually update case studies. Through an update, I'm going to update the overview, the challenge, and the solution of every single. I could theoretically do the whole website all at once, but I'm going to do it by chunk. I could also do the media catalog all in one step, but I think that's going to get to be a lot. So all right, nutrient deficiency deck. I do believe I need to change what I had here. Let me look. No, that one should be good, so I don't have to change that one. Okay. All right. Please update the case study page for each section. We will be updating the overview, the challenge, and the solution text for all case studies under the visual and brand systems page. Okay, so illustrated, storyboard, presentation. I'm gonna do overview needs to be. Okay. This is the most tedious part, I think, having to go through and at least all the writing is done. I did all that already, so. Okay, the overview, challenge. We are on. Oh, that's the wrong. I need the history. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and read everything to make sure I got it all in the right spot, because that's the tricky part about copying and pasting once you've done something. I think, okay, I don't think, I know there's probably a way to use my Google Sheets document and have this plug it right into it automatically, but we're not going to automate it that much. Okay, so Illustrator storyboard presentation is done. And we need Captain Bio K. Alright, I just want to make sure. Overview, challenge, solution. Okay. Overview, Captain Bio K animation. We need overview. That overview is here. And we need challenge. Make sure I'm on the right one. Captain Bio K animation is where I'm at. I need to do the overview for that one. Okay. Then we're going to do Sora video shorts for social media. We have an overview. And then we have challenge. And we have a solution for that. definitely gonna need to reread all this once it's all done. That's a lot of text. Captain, bio, K, mascot, social media. We have an overview. Challenge. And we have a solution. Okay, finally we have branded character action figures. We have an overview. We have a challenge. And we have a solution. See why I didn't want to overlog it with the media catalog all at once, because I felt like that was going to be overkill. I think it could do it. I'm not 100% sure what I want in all my media catalogs yet either, so that was part of it. Okay, so let's do a quick review. Illustrated storyboard presentation, overview, challenge, solution. Captain Bio K animation, overview, challenge, solution. Overview, challenge. That's not right. That should be... solution, I think. Let me... Captain Bio K animation. Solution. I used AI video generation tools to storyboard and produce. Result was playful. Okay, yeah, that's right. Sort of video, shorts for social media, overview, challenge, solution. Captain Bio K mascot for social media, overview, challenge, solution. Branded character action figures, overview, challenge, and solution. Okay, we should be good. Pretty text heavy prompt. Oh, what's this? Bonus award. You sent 25 messages to Lovable? Oh, that's cool. I'll take that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Now back to focus here. Make sure, overview, the challenge, the solution. I'm not going to go through and read all of these to make sure they're the right ones yet. I will double check that later on, but right now I just want to make sure that it went back and changed something. They would look right at first glance. I'll go through and give them a thorough. It's just absolutely phenomenal what this platform can do. Very cool. All right, there we go. Okay, we are getting close to being done with loading content, at least. We're going to go ahead and change the media galleries for digital platforms and educational frameworks. Each section has a, I set up on the backend code to have a media gallery. You can't see it right now because nothing's loaded in, but that's what we're gonna go ahead and update now. So we're gonna start with digital platforms. I don't have all this stuff for the website done, obviously, because I'm creating that content right now. So we're gonna skip that one for digital platforms, and we're gonna do educational frameworks all at the same time. Educational frameworks. Okay. So let's start with internal e-commerce sites. First media gallery entry. This is probably overkill, saying it would probably know what to do without me. Oh no, I did not want to do that. I'm not sure what it's gonna do. Okay, awesome. I'm glad it didn't do anything, because that is not what I wanted to have happen. Let's try again. Never done that before. I'm actually kind of impressed that this whole time I haven't. So let's hope I don't do it again and get enter happy. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't think I have to put on there that it's first media gallery entry. I think it'll understand the flow since, but I'm gonna make sure I'm not assuming anything either. First media gallery entry. Okay, so for this one, my first thing, I'm going to have it link directly to the actual site that I built. So we're going to do, because that company is still using that site. So I'll be able to link right to it so people can check it out, which is kind of nice. Label, Nature's Alpine Solutions, promotional sites. Okay, don't need I don't think I'm gonna need a thumbnail. Let's see what it does. I might have to go back and add a thumbnail. I haven't done a link yet, so I'm not sure what it's gonna default to. And then I think that's all I need to add for this one. Let me make sure. What am I on? Okay, yeah. We'll wait and see what it does for the thumbnail. So since I'm not doing a website, that's good. I've updated this one, so we're going to move on to educational frameworks. I better put that this is digital platforms. And now I'm switching to educational frameworks. That way it knows it needs to go to a different section. Again, that may be overkill on the directions, but I'd rather go overkill and not mess it up. First media gallery entry. This one we are definitely going to link a YouTube video. So first type is a video. The link is going to be, find that link. What am I looking for? QR. Actually, I've got a couple videos I can link for this one. I just wonder if I should link the whole. And the label for that one is QR reading system snapshot. Let's do overview. have a whole case study that I did for my UX design class for this project. So I'm gonna put that case study for project with research. And then I've got a third media gallery entry. This is going to be a video as well. So I don't remember what this video is though. Okay, I'm not going to put that on there. I think that'll just confuse the whole situation. I think that should be fine. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I need to add on that. Yeah, we'll do this image is kind of cool and gets the idea across pretty. Type image URL will be to okay, that one is done. Watercolor recipe framework. That is going to link to a video as well. Video URL is starting to get quite a few videos on this here YouTube. It's taking me a minute to find it. Okay, so here's that one. And the label is how to make recipes tutorial without GPT. Okay. I don't think I need anything else there. Yeah, I'll leave it at that for that one. Okay, and then narrative learning framework for HTML/CSS. I wonder if I can link to a whole playlist on this one. I've got quite a few. Let's see what happens. Type video URL. Yeah, add a link to that playlist. Okay, now this should go through. As you can see right now, there's no media catalog at all, so that's what I'm going to update now if everything works correctly, which it should. It worked on the other two sections, so I don't see it having any hiccups, but you never know. Okay. There we go. There is our media gallery for this one. Looking good. Check these other ones. Got a media gallery for this
As a new watercolor paint.
Got a media gallery. Oh, that's linking to a playlist, so it does. So we're gonna have to add a thumbnail. Okay, let's go through. Should have a thumbnail. Let's try this one. Okay. Please add thumbnail image to the first media gallery entry. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript section. There we go. Well, that looks a little bit better. And that should take me to the whole playlist. It may be blocked by Chrome. Let's try it in here. Okay, I'm thinking Chrome is blocking that, which does happen in the playground quite a bit. So I'm going to make a note to go back and check on that just to make sure all the functionality is there. Let's check this one to make sure. Okay, so we're going to need a thumbnail for that one too. So note to self, links also need thumbnails. So add thumbnail image. I want a different thumbnail though. I don't want it to be the same stuff, because that would be boring. That would be very boring. So I'm going to formal site print material. Add this into Supabase. Let's see, ports of site build. Get URL to the first media gallery entry. I should have known that. That way I didn't have to waste entries, but oh well, I'm learning. There we go. Looks a little bit better. I don't love that you can't tell that you can click there though. I want to make it more evident to the user that you can click the link. You can click the image / link for the first media gallery entry on the internal e-commerce site section. It's not very apparent. I do appreciate the link in parentheses. Can we brainstorm another way to make that obvious? Just for links in the media gallery. I just don't think the general user is going to know. I mean, it's grayed out, so I think that helps a little bit. But at least here you can tell there's like a video play button. So let's see what it said. Link type media tiles look identical to images, just a small external link item when the users don't realize they're clickable links that open a new tab. Visit site overlay banner, a semi-transparent bar across the bottom of the tile, similar to how videos get a play button. With text like visit site, persistent pill badge like the PDF badge style, but saying visit site or external link with an external link icon positioned at the bottom center. Full hover overlay. Okay, I like option 1. I really like this plan feature in this platform. Okay, now let's see if it... Okay, yeah, that looks a little bit more clear. I didn't want it to like be really, really obnoxious, but there we go. Okay. All right, what else do we have to do? Oh, I know. I need to link I wanted to see what this button does. Get in touch. Okay, mail to, I need to change the, okay. There is a get in touch button at the end of every case study. Currently, it's linked to hello at lynnbailey.com, at lynnbailey.com. Please relink it to email to simplylynnhandmade at gmail.com. Simplylynnhandmade at gmail.com. Okay. Mail to Simply Lynn Handmade. Awesome. I think we are getting really close. being done. I've got email, that's all linked. I have to go through and actually build the portfolio page. I have not done that yet. And I need to finish this one. And then I'm good. All right. I'll see you in the next video.